Alright, so I'm not big on intros, so I'm going to dive right into this. This is going to be a video about what is around campus. And the resounding answer is nothing. There is nothing close to campus. You have to go at least 20 minutes in every direction to hit anything. But trust me, this is one of the Florida Poly charms. In all seriousness though, it is not as bad as it sounds. You are a newer returning Phoenix, I assume, maybe a concerned parent, you know. I know my mom is quite the helicopter herself, so it's normal to me. So just sit back, chill. I'm just going to go over what I think you should know about the surrounding area. When you're on the campus, there's a few routes you can take to get out of here. I'm not going to go street by street because I would hope going to a tech school you can work a GPS. The most useful part of Lakeland is exit 32 off of 4 or Interstate 4 for the layman. This exit alone has everything you could ever want. It's got Hooters. Wait, I don't think I've gone anywhere else. If Hooters isn't your thing though, there's a plenty of others not as interesting restaurants like Buffalo Wild Wings, Steak and Shake, Panda Express, Panera. There's so much food in that area that it's insane. It's just all on that like one street. If food was not a big enough seller for exit 32, how about Target? No. No? Still not good enough? How about Sam's Club, Best Buy, Dollar Tree, even a Hobby Lobby for the crafts lovers. There's also a used bookstore, a Home Depot, not that you'll need it for your dorm, but I'm thinking you get the point. I hope, at least. Exit 32 for me last year was a one-stop shop for everything I could possibly have needed throughout the semester. Now maybe you don't like the highway. There is a few routes to get there through use of back roads, but they are slower, so I don't mess with them. Exit 31 also has a Publix, a pretty nice one at that. If you're out of state, Publix is basically a grocery store with subs and fried chicken as well. Mainly subs, the chicken is meh. Mac and cheese is kind of banging too though. Oh, but don't eat the soup. It's out in the open and people can spit in it without anyone knowing. I just don't trust the soup. So, you've been warned. That's just a few tips for you on your Publix excursions. Now back to the main topic at hand. If you make a left on Research after leaving campus, a left on Pace Road, and a right on Berkeley, right on Berkeley, you'll be heading towards a Walmart. Now I know I said I wouldn't go street by street, but those are like pretty basic names that I could remember easily. The other ones I couldn't tell you how to get to the Target or the highway. I just know the roads I turn on. After you've made a right on Berkeley, you'll be heading towards a Walmart. There's also a really good Mexican food truck my roommate found on the same road. You can get like a taco for $1 if you're interested in that. Burritos there, also really good. Cash is the only thing they take though. They don't take card, so keep that in mind if you do decide to try the place. They're pretty good. Can vouch. Anyways, like I said, if you continue straight, you'll eventually hit a Walmart. Around the Walmart, there is also a Wendy's, and across the street a racetrack if you need gas. And the racetrack is also pretty well lit if you need gas at night. The Walmart, though, at all times of day, is pretty trashy, though. So either do it during the day or travel in groups. There's always like a herd of white trash and drifters hollering and causing a scene. In fact, I'm not going to go into like too much detail. I'm just going to give like the basic synopsis. But some dude told me he'd fight me if I didn't move up in line faster. Which I don't... Does he think me moving up faster is going to speed up the cashier? I don't... Who knows? But either way, it's a pretty sleazy Walmart. It's full of garbage people. So, that's enough about that. If you go past the Walmart on the left, and if you stay in the right lane, so you get to the light by the Walmart, the racetrack, make a left, stay in that right lane, that lane will eventually turn into a road that winds onto another street. It makes you make a right if you stay in that lane. If you were to stay in that, you'd eventually make it towards a Popeyes. I think that's the only one actually near campus. I haven't seen another one. And another Publix. I think there's a GameStop near the Walmart if you're interested in that. But the whole thing has been, assuming of course you have a car on campus. Which, yes, I don't think I said this in the other video, freshmen are allowed to have cars. You just have to buy a yearly permit. And I think it's Florida Poly. I think it has something to do with lightning. I don't remember. I gotta do it again. I gotta re-up mine. They'll tell you in your video, you know what I mean. They'll tell you at orientation what you do need for your car. Now, if you don't have a car, though, there is shuttles that run on certain days and times. You can find this information on the Florida Poly app. Last year, at least, it took you to the mall at exit 32, the Publix at 31, and the Walmart off of Berkeley on set days. So, there's that. You just got to download the app. It's the same app that you can check dining on if you saw the last video. Just Florida Poly is the name of the app. And it lets you see a bunch of different little things. So it's the same thing. There's a dining tab, and there's shuttles. I think it might be called shuttles. But that basically wraps up this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll answer them as I see them. I'm out.